Righty, hello, welcome back to our epic Genshin Impact gameplay. Today we are continuing on this epic quest, and as you can actually see, this time I have included both audio and video into my recording. Again, I'm sorry for those mistakes. So, we left this gameplay when we finished more or less a quest with Kaya, who gave us uh, quest for finding his grandfather's sword, and then showed us to us that it's just a cover-up operation for some treasure holders. Nevertheless, I showed half of the video, not the other half, because the other half actually kind of do not exist. So I showed this half to my friend who is like I don't know, patron maybe, or some grandmaster who some senpai who I need to address from now on. And she actually gave me some advices on my gameplay, which she supposed I would already gather from this, and I did not. So I'm thinking that I will like try to combine them in some next video, some tips for beginners. I don't know. I assume there's like gazillions of those on YouTube already. Never mind. Still, from my experience, I did not watch them, and maybe that's my first mistake because I wanted the experience to be pure as possible without spoilers, without anything. So I got some intel on some things about the game mechanics. So I won't be showing so in immature mistakes like clicking on portals to actually be healed on and so on. So if you see some progress in my gameplay, that's probably a result of either me panically pushing all the buttons, as it already happened twice during this gameplay, which actually result in something like good. And second, I will be doing some more better. Now, let's continue. We need to reach level 10, or adventure rank 10, which is level 10, I suppose. And we have three options available. Also, there is event, which I will do later on, and then I'll just put some speed up video about it. So the quests we are in front of us are Glide with the Wind, which is need to talk to Ember, and welcome to the Adventurers Guild. So we already know Ember, so I'm like assuming it's better to go to Ember first, just from my kind of point of view, and also it's kind of higher in the hierarchy of quests in here than those. So I suppose that those world quests are like not so important. I don't know. It's just maybe me. So let's navigate, and we need to go to City of Mondstadt again. So let's use this teleport. So anyway, how did you like the quest with grandfathers of Kea? I mean, I showed like the most important part, right? Yeah, happens. Sorry about that. So, you can actually double tap your shift. This is one of the tips I got. And you will be running much more quicker than just sprinting, which is kind of something not so intuitive as I understand it. Um, Following with climbing and swimming, you can hold shift as well, and it will be faster but more stamina consuming. So, you know, good to know. Thanks, game, for telling me that information and not making me fool of myself. Hello, hello, Ember, or let's say hello, Ember. I mean, still kind of funny to me.
traveler. I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
It's pretty good.
Seems like it's really growing on you.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
Oh. I mean, it's been ages since I've been in driving school.
A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
So if you do not have this gliding license, there'll be some glide police following you, and I mean, in cars, if police is following you, they usually have like stronger engine and stronger car, and that's why they can easily, with proper training, of course, outmaneuver you out of the road. But with gliding license, with gliding police, like imagine they have like some jet propelled glider, something like that. Oh yeah, glider police. They are the real here.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, but the glider police already knows.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place.
Yeah.
Everyone's noticed.
That's what I'm saying.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules.
So
You
we
need
are
to
back
pass
in
an
driving
exam,
school. Okay.
and only then will
Yeah.
the Knights issue your license.
Okay.
Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam.
Okay.
I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
So we kind of can skip those like theoretical practical like preparations for this exam. So can you just like give me some intro on how to use turn signal during gliding, and who's gonna like have importance on the road and who's not? Like, you know, when you are on lights, for example, and there's a red color, you are not supposed to go because the one with green color has more priority on the road than you in that particular moment. Except when someone with sirens and blue lights is passing on the same place. So how does this work in this gliding area? Just wondering. Do anybody know? I don't.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
I mean, I don't suppose she cuts us some slack, so it's fine.
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems.
Yeah, then you can like give me the license, right?
But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly.
We need to respect the rules and glide properly, unless Big Dragon is attacking us, then whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's usual. That's normal.
Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there.
So we have kind of turn signals and everything, like at least some book for it. Okay.
For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise. The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, You have yet to find that which is most important. As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's Gliding Manual really written in that style?
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice cutscene. Didn't expect that. And also, kind of noticed that it's different kind of cutscene that we already seen on this series in this game. I kind of like this answer that people in Mondstadt really understand the romance in learning to glide. Just thinking, a lot of thoughts in my head during the cutscene. Don't know if I want to expel more of them. Was interesting. A nice story though. Kind of nicely mythological as well. Yeah, let's go with that.
Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Okay. So we will have the gliding license when we prove that we are courageous. I'll do that later on. But thanks for asking. Yes. So there is no teleport in here. Oh, there is one. Kind of far. Oh, this one. Let's go with this one. We can actually heal at least our stuff. That's one of the things I learned. You don't need to like open the statue and click off. You just need to come closer and just wait. Ta-da! It's not what I was told it will happen. So I was told that to heal everybody on full health. Oh yeah, I remember. So this one for the last time for healing, we need to open this thing and set up this one. Oh yeah, I remember now. Sorry, forgot. Sorry, my senpai, I forgot. Now, yeah, we need to go that direction. Yeah. So as you can see, all my characters are now fully healed. Now about the sprinting. Yeah, kind of amazed that when I was like in playing on the first tries, I just kind of assumed. Oh yeah, it's actually working. Oh my goodness. Kind of assumed that the animation of start of sprint is just like, animation showing like, yeah, that's the speed right now. But then it was explained to me that this animation, when you put it double, it's faster. I'm like, okay, not something I would come across myself. I didn't like assume that it's the thing. And I tried that with sprinting with climbing as well. You kind of do some jumping, and it works as well. I was advised not to do it a lot because on these kind of larger rocks, stamina is a problem. Apparently, I kind of see why, because I am halfway through my stamina, and I don't know if I am closing to the up or not. I hope so. Yeah, I think we are. I think we are gonna make it. Fingers crossed. I mean, come on. Oh yeah. I mean, this close, we would have fallen. And if you tell me that now we were gonna jump from the cliff, I mean, come on. After we climbed it, is there some kind of elevator in here? Oh, hello. That's a nice flower. Oh, hello, a chest. It's open. Yep.
I'll keep
Chest.
this close.
Hello, Ember. Hello again. Sorry.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
I can say I regret the rules.
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there.
Yeah.
Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff.
Okay.
Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What?
Yeah, we are both confused.
Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
Yeah, but we definitely read the manual, which she didn't give us. But we definitely read it. 100%.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
Yeah, you should have seen some instruction manuals. You would confuse them kind of quickly. Because you can fall asleep sometimes faster reading some instruction manual than bedtime stories. Speaking from experience. Yeah.
This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Okay.
But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to.
I mean, with the machine gun. Sure.
Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Okay, now it's getting complicated. I'm ready. I mean, I have no other options, right? Is this the mark route? Okay. Oh, it's timeline. There is time in there. Oh, what's happening? Okay. It's kind of flying itself, more or less. I just press W as like moving forward and maybe moving mouse a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was easy.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm.
Sure.
The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Don't keep me waiting. Okay, so I'll just teleport there, which is like a matter of 3 seconds, and then I will wait 1 hour until we get there. Deal? Or
Alrighty
not.
then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Yeah. I mean, we should really out to open this teleport as well, because this seems kind of closer to that point. So double shift, yeah. I mean, it's kind of strange. It will take a time until I get used to this.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
It's weird that after a second shift, you just need to like wait 2 seconds or something before you can use it again. It's kind of, I don't know. I understand that all players like do this naturally, just interesting.
Hey, here, over here.
Yeah, just run over your face. Sure.
I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Ooh. Okay, this one is kind of tougher. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, necesito teleport. Oh, hello. How do I get up there? I'm not able to. Like I'm pushing W as like climb up. Oh, this one. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you for this teleport. And I think this shortcut kind of like helped us a lot. And I kind of assume that it went directly to Ember, who is standing downstairs. And I kind of see another chest and something gold. Should I take it now or later on? I'll just take the chest. Oh, she's here. Okay. Then I won't. It's the police, right? Gliding police.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
You already told us it's final.
Easy. You've flown this way before anyway.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just
Okay.
keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Okay, go. Well, there's some turbulences on the way.
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
Hello.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
Gliding license, police. It got eaten by Barnaby. I told you there's like gliding police in here, but how do they know, like from like seeing us, that we do not have a gliding license like directly? Is it like some Viking hatred here or so?
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
And what about the exam I'm like overdoing right now?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Can I talk now, or I'm supposed to be still silent? I don't know. Pick up your mind.
Raptor? Who's that?
Unknown criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact.
Touche. So, gliding police is not so powerful. Okay.
Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic.
Elemental, my dear Watson.
But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Yep, so I passed the exam?
Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off.
Okay, okay. Just wondering if I will not follow this quest directly, and I will come back to Mondstadt, and I'll be gliding. What will gliding police do next time? I'm not having license, so technically I'm like illegal glider.
But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Okay, didn't know, huh? Kind of looking forward to being in jail. Track Raptor, okay. Is it possible to glide it there? Since we are already like having a gliding day today. I mean, we can try, right? And I think you end up in the the river or lake or whatever that is. Now, a second thing I learned is that you can swim faster, sprint swimming. Nice. Wonder what happens when stamina runs out in the water. There's some person here. Sunset, yes, sorry, it looks like pear to me. So we need to track a raptor. And there's also teleporting
This
by.
is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Elemental. Oh, it's. Well, I think we'll firstly open this teleport in here, just in case he'll be coming back. There is a whole village, so I suppose we will be coming back. And now to uncover this raptor criminal.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
how do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
Okay.
A strip of cloth with Animo markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
It just kind of reminds me of some CSI series where they found some cloth on the crime scene and then like carefully send it to this super CSI lab, and they'll do some DNA testing of string theory or some nonsense. And in like 30 minutes they will come to conclusion that the murderer is this person, and that's your story. And kind of read about interview with one of the policemen. It's like telling the story of how outsiders, like people who are not working on this crime scene investigation, it's like expecting it to work it like they see in this series, in this CSI. So he was like, okay, so we found a piece of cloth on the crime scene. It's kind of dirty cloth, you know. So we carefully packed it and then we sent it to the lab. And after 6 months of urgencies and emails about the results came in, and you know what that was? It was a piece of cloth, a dirty piece of cloth. Yep, 6 months. So yeah, it's kind of remind me of this story. So yeah, let's continue.
It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Of course.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out.
There are a couple actually.
Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Sure.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Oh, we are fighting.
Huh?
One other thing I learned from my friend, from my senpai, should I call her like that, is that you can like switch through your characters and then use their skills, and they will be like on a field during the time of their skill. So like you can do, I did it in my previous video, like the combo I created. It's basically the fighting principle of this game. I was like so happy with myself that I finally understood something.
Thank goodness.
And I did.
The Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
Never mind. Yeah, you're welcome.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
It was the raptor.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, Oh, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Told you.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Wasn't me.
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out in the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Yeah, to the gliding police.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Which way? Show us. Show us. Actually, we're not close for fruit vendor.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Freeze!
No, my sword!
Freeze!
Suffocate! You're open!
Oh, come on. Kind of hard.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this!
Get him!
So, kind of forgot to tell that. Other thing I learned is not to try to fight without this elemental magic, whatever that is. As it's kind of weak,
Cool it!
at least in this moment. So I don't know if there is like more in the future. And thinking on how this fire I'm running around all the. I mean,
That's
oh yeah.
cheating! Go, Baron Bunny!
Dodge this!
No, my sword!
So we kind of, at least okay, different approach. I kind of forgot to use the other skill that's being loaded on the right side of screen, and I do not have enough experience with that. So I'll try with Ember first. So it's Q.
Meanie! No escape!
We have got tutorial. Using element consume all that character's energy. Yeah, so that's like something you need to load up, and when it's loaded, you can unleash it, and then you need to wait up until it's yeah. I don't know how. I mean, yeah, never mind. So it's more powerful than usual magic skill on E. So it's like more powerful magic. Yep. So that's what we did in here. Those guys are kind of.
Freeze!
Do it again. And again because we are losing, and again I don't know what's happening. Okay. Don't use usual fight. Sorry, senpai. I am using it because I'm losing.
Get him!
And now all my characters
Dodge this.
have not the skill loaded. I don't know what to do now.
No, my soul!
Okay, I froze myself, apparently.
Cool it.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging
mean-
from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
This is kind of harder than the
If
flying.
that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure.
Yeah,
But we
sure.
also
I mean,
haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
will you stop talking, please? I want to talk. Thank you. So, I wanted to say this fight was kind of harder than the flying, windy eye of the storm, which we fought earlier. And this time I even knew more about the fight. So, switching on characters and using their skill on E is like the most important part on how the fight works. And you can also use shift to like dodge the attacks somehow. So that's what I learned, and I try to bring it, in the real world. I mean, this game world. And all my characters are kind of on low health. So before we continue, I want to visit this statue. This one is closer, but the quest is here. So let's go in here. So you want to rotate all the characters as much as possible with that skill, but the skill itself has some timing. Yeah, this time it healed everyone evenly. Now we are collecting wood. And I don't know why we are seeing this right now, because I do not have X. I have a quest to, I suppose it's some X related business. It says X in the name, so it's kind of soon. Oh, that's nice trees. This one as well. I mean, okay, there's a lot of trees in this game, I understand that. Thank you for telling me. Okay. But I do not have X, so I cannot cut them down, sorry. So thankfully we opened this teleport in here. And we can double shift our way back. Hard fight. I mean, I'm not looking for anything.
Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down.
Minions. Okay, then that means I am not able to fight this raptor off. Sorry.
That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
But you don't know where? Okay, never mind. Oh, it's a hideout in here. Okay. Quest. I got a new quest right now. So, yeah. I'm thinking, since our fight went badly, I will try to pause it for a minute or so and gather intel on how to get better. Yeah. You know, there are like 6 guys with shovels or something, not even weapons, or I don't know. Just throwing something on me. I don't know what that was. And I mean, they're very yellowish, so that means I do not have enough level. And hold on, leveling was done by the menu books. It was in here, right? It was in here. Oh, level up. It's over here. So we are on level 6, 7, 4, and 2. Kinda seems understandable that I cannot easily beat off guys on level 10. So let's try to level up. +7. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Get a feeling that it'll get easier. Maybe just a gut feeling. I don't know. How many of these I can like consume? Is it rare or is it none? $20, which will leave us with 17. Yep. Sure. I hope I'm not doing anything stupid right now. Yes. And I probably prefer myself over Ember in leveling up. And I have run out of the books. So I need to find out where to find this menu looking books. Forgot the name. But I suppose it will be easier right now. At least somehow. No? Okay. Now I have like more let's call it like more belief in myself and my skills. I think the mathematics should be on our side this time. Recommended party level 4. I just did 20. Is that good? I suppose. And the books are here. So I'm just thinking the fact that I'm doing some tutorial part with the guide, floating guide and so on. It's kinda interesting that I already needed like external knowledge of person who knows the game, and I'm still like pretty bad. It's like two key factors right now I have in my mind.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead.
Okay.
However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
Oh, how convenient.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
Well, we can try to turn left and right without the turn signals, which will be breaking the rules of the gliding, which will alert gliding police and they'll come and arrest those monsters. You need to be smart.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Do I?
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Sure.
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
Yeah.
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself.
So the fact that I was like gliding and shooting from some machine gun on the dragon that means that I'm hero of Mondstadt right now. Yep. Okay. Appreciate.
So,
I'll
what do
take
you
that.
say?
Is there some wrong connotation? I do not understand that. Let's nail this exam.
Woohoo! Good answer. Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Okay. Use the nearby and keep yourself from evading enemy. Understand? I can drop bombs. Ooh. Reminds me of Grand Theft Auto Vice City mission with helicopter. I hated that. So I'll be dropping bomb with E. Ooh, nice. And E again. I mean, this is easier than I thought it will be. For now. Checkpoint. Should I continue? Which way? This way? I do not know where to go, more or less, because the view is focused on what's beneath me. And is this bombing available in the ordinary game as well, or is this just for this specific dungeon? Because kind of want this in a real game as well.
Nice! You breezed through it.
Yeah, I breezed through it. I have like
You're a
49
natural. I knew you'd be
points
fine.
available. I hope
All
that's it.
that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor.
Okay. So with 49 hit points left, I will be facing the bad guy. So let's eat some food. This chicken looks nice. Oh yeah, I got the instructions on how to cook as well. And I must say, I understand why my friend is laughing with me playing. I understand that. So we have looted some wooden boxes. Let me guess, we need to glide as well. Checkpoint! And he's shooting us. Why are you doing it? Bye-bye. Okay. It's funny that we have got Ember on trial while she's already in our team, and I do not know what to take from that. The game already like gave us Ember, as far as I understand it. Or is it just temporary? And now it's just like the game is like showing us how she's useful while we are already having her. Good news is that my Viking character already has his Q rock and loaded, and it's ready to be used in upcoming fight. Sad news is that that's only Viking and not those two guys, and Ember as well. So. Let's pick up this chest. Oh, weapons! I almost forgot. We have weapons as well. What's your weapon? Cool steel. That's cool. Can we switch it on something different? We have handy sword and Harbinger of Dawn. This is the weapon we collected from Kea, I think. I mean, this one is making our attack better by 7%, and this one is making our critical damage better by 10%. I don't know which is better. And this stage, let's skip that, but let's change this dual blade as well for this guy. And you know what? Harbinger of Dawn seems like a weapon for you, since it's from you. Let's use that. Now, kind of worried about the Raptor guy, because sounds like it's some first boss of the game or something. And you know, my skills are, you know, not the best in the shop. Let's say that. This wall looks suspicious. It reminds me of the what? So I did absolutely no damage. If fire arrow, okay, that seems understandable.
Windblade.
Hey, smart. Use heads. Use smart. Search the power source to unlock the mechanism. Okay, oh, well, my initial thought is let's shoot it down with Ember, and now we see that fire arrows aren't like not good against stony structures. But let's try it anyway. And it works. Okay, I was wrong. I mean, is this the way the main guy is coming home from outside? It's kind of hard, isn't it? I can show this one. Hehe, he left. Ouch, ouch. It's not fair that you're shooting back, you know. Ouch. Okay. So let's try
Rain
our...
outlines your fate.
Okay. So to say, let's try our leveled up characters, and yeah, I see some better looking numbers than before. It's not like... That's not what I expected actually when I was leveling them up from 4 to 20. Ouch. I mean, this looks like slapping contest. You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. Oh, it's everything? It's everything. So let's fire up those crates and barrels and everything. Just in case that some interesting in there. And there's a chest as well. And see? There is a bear in there. Sunsetia, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Sunsetia, I will call you Pear for a very, very long period of time. Because that's the name of your kind in my world. And now I got healed and I don't know why. I really do not know what happened. Did I pick it up something? Did I didn't eat anything. Was that some auto eat or something? A potato. Hello. I like potatoes. They're not healthy though. Activate wind current, sure. I was just there. There's some guards of the door, so let's just prepare barrels and boxes in here. I can hide behind a column, more or less. It's not clever AI of these enemies, is it? Like I'm hidden without their shooting range or not range, sight. So the ordinary thing to happen is that they will, at least come somewhere. Not saying directly to me, but if not directly to me, then some sort of visible range or something. Like, oh hey, I've seen guy who is gonna shoot me. Yeah, but I cannot see it now, so it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I mean, it used to work in the like 90s, maybe. There I will understand. Not now.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
And now you mean Ember or me with my nicely golden hair? Viking golden hair, to be precise.
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I mean, yeah.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Be funny when now Grandmaster should actually appear.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
You're right. Ugh, He's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
Yeah, let's try this one.
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no, he's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
I don't know what to choose. Well, let's go
Paimon
ahead.
sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
And we are back to Sherlock. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, whatever is left, even though seemingly impossible, is possible. And your answer. What was that? Hercule Poirot? Sherlock Holmes? I don't know. I kind of mix those two.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, I know a lot of people who listen to winds. Didn't end up well. It's a game, right? So I assume this will be easy.
I won't...
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Okay, so our skills have loaded again. So let's try to use them.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Rain cutter.
And I have frozen myself again. This happens a lot with this guy, actually, as I see.
No one escapes my sights.
Ouch. So now let's...
Cool it. Here's something special.
Okay, let's try some crowd control in here, divide and conquer, etc, etc.
Go, Baron!
Let's ignore those two for now.
No, my sword!
Freeze.
I think I'm doing better than before. It's my, idea. General idea in here. Okay, the first fight was kind of... Ooh.
Cool it.
Rain outlines your fate.
And I froze you.
Yeah. Dodge this.
And he froze by stepping into the water pool.
No, my sword! All
And we
right,
have one.
I got him!
You got him, I got him.
I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
Or we are crazy.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
And again, I am few sentences in front of, or not in front of, in some time in front of the game itself, because that's exactly what I said 2 minutes ago. You can correct me if that's Sherlock Holmes or Hercule Poirot. I am more in favor of Sherlock Holmes. Not sure. Not sure.
At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
Oh, that's 80-20. It's always 80-20.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem.
And what about us? Did we pass?
I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether.
Safe glider.
But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
Sounds good.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city.
So we did not kill him. Okay.
Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Okay. So we still do not have that gliding license. So now we can actually try.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider.
We can
When
try
this is all
gliding.
done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
So anyway, when everyone stopped talking already, we can now try to glide without the license before we obtain the license. I'm just interested if gliding police will put us in jail or not. So that's what's interesting for me right now. And I'm afraid I'll need to end the recording in there when we are in jail, probably. So because I think the game will crash soon, as happens usually in my experience. So let's try gliding without a license, and let's see if gliding police will have something to say. And they don't. Oh, there's a policeman in here. Hey, I don't have a license. No? Okay. Sorry. It's like no one cares. Let's try it one more time in the direction of quest. Yeah, absolutely no one cares. So this is just like a quest related scaring of people about gliding police. I want to follow on what the flying guide said, Paimon. That's kind of adventure for merely gliding, and yes, I expected this to be kind of a little bit more about just the gliding than pursuing some known criminal and ending up in his lair. What's this? Viewpoint. F. Okay. Oh, it's like Okay. And that's a church. Oh, cathedral. Sorry, cathedral. No, I want to go there. I suppose that's where we're gonna go now. Some sort of dungeon or so. I mean, you know how's the game. It's the same with Waterfall. If you do find a cave beneath the waterfall, your chest, you're like, this cliche again. But if you do not find the cave on the other side of the waterfall, you are angry. And this question
Here's
do
your
not have
gliding
any
license. You're
correct
officially
resolution.
legal now.
It should be
Yay!
win-win for anybody. Officially legal now, okay?
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Actually, put a lot of
Oh,
effort to
and
this.
I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
Thank you.
I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
Thank you.
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
I don't know how.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Oh, and we actually got the book. So let's try to open that. So that's weapons. Yeah. This one? No. This one. Oh, that's a lot of food. We can actually cook something. I now know how. Wind, courage, and winds, and gliding instruction manual. Before gliding, make sure you're physically and mentally prepared. Well, now let's talk about what mentally means. Because that's kind of a long discussion. Talking, with me about mental state. Make use of a wind current or elevated terrain for takeoff. Yeah, that makes sense. Keep an eye on the wind conditions while gliding to maintain steady balance. I don't know how to do that. Pay attention to air traffic condition and losing while gliding into the. So, what's air traffic conditions like? Is there some tower that's like, yeah, your runway is free, you can safely land, and if not, like, what you gonna do? Mayday, mayday, we are running out of fuel. Okay, never mind. Don't drink and glide. That's nice touch. So, what's the penalty for gliding under influence? GUI. And just quickly read this through. So there's a guy named Rudolph who jumped out of the from his two-story house and fractured his buttocks. Okay, but then there's tourist named Alice who did something cool and got 10 days in prison. Jose the Bard tried to play the lyre while using a wind glider, which I do not understand how if you need to hold. Okay. Six-fingered Jose. Okay. Okay, that's a nice touch that he need to perform community service. So maybe some swiping or something. So that's this book, and we already saw this one, right? So let's go outside. Does double shift work in here as well? It does. So that was gliding and gliding quest. Surely interesting. Now we can glide without the necessary scare of gliding police in this game. And we will leave it here for now because I think my computer is gonna crash soon. It's just you can join me in the next video where we will be visiting Adventurers Guild and finally getting the X for the trees. And then we will use that tutorial for cutting trees we gathered. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye bye.